Hey guys, let's see if I remember how to do this. Welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. You may have noticed that one of my shorts that I uploaded got a few views, not many. I'm not a big view channel. Not many people watch my channel. Maybe you're watching it, but you know, whatever. Anyhow, I wanted to share something with you guys that I found out that I thought was pretty neat. It might help you in your home. We recently updated and did a deep cleaning on a home gym that we have down here in the basement, and I wanted to go over with you what it is we did and a couple of neat things that I found. So, as you'll see here, when you come down into our old basement, the first thing you notice is that all of the flooring is now 3/4 inch rubber. You can get these rubber sheets at Wilco or Coastal or Tractor Supply Company. They're really handy. However, they are a bear to work with. They weigh about 120 pounds each. You basically what I did is I took a measurement and wrote it down on a piece of paper and then went up to the garage, which is right out the back door and this way back towards me, and did the cutout and then rolled it up and put a cargo strap around it and a couple of channel lock pliers to hold onto it like a handle, and then dragged it down the steps here and laid it in place. So there's a total of, I believe, 15 of these mats. And they had a sale on them at Wilco, so I bought some of them. The other thing we did is we upgraded the old computer system we had. The computer died, which is basically what started this whole let's just fix up the whole basement thing. So the computer died, and I had an old home theater PC that's got really nice components and whatnot in it. So I basically just went through and updated it and set it up, and then I bought like a $300 Samsung 4K TV. It's 55 inch at Walmart. It was last year's model, so it was like 280 bucks. And then I had to update the old Onkyo receiver we had because it didn't have 4K pass-through on the HDMIs. So I got on Facebook Marketplace and found a Yamaha, what is it? It's a TSR 7790, and that has 4K pass-through and all the power you could ever imagine and need. And then I had an old an Infinity 8-inch powered subwoofer down here that was like 60 watts. And now that we have this rubber flooring down here, it doesn't echo. There's no more concrete granules and dust and cobwebs and crap like that all over the place. So I wanted to upgrade the sound system as well. So I had the existing speakers already. I've got a center channel behind the TV there, and then a couple of Onkyo towers, and then these old Sound Dynamics rear channel, I guess you could call them. I wanted to upgrade past that, and I wanted to kind of recreate, strangely enough, an EDM nightclub experience down here, because I feel like I have my most motivation when I have really good music playing. So I went ahead and purchased a Kicker Comp R dual 10-inch enclosure and a Kicker Comp R dual 12-inch enclosure. Now, I didn't know if this was going to work or not, and it was all an experiment. And I mean, you can find these things on Facebook Marketplace for a couple $100. I think in total I paid for that one and that one with these little amplifiers here that I'm going to talk about in a minute. I think it was less than $500 for both of them, and that's a lot cheaper than it's going to be if you're going to buy a powered subwoofer and get low quality sound from it. I've never came across anything except for like an SVS or a K&S home powered sub that has any quality to it. You have to take the woofer out and put like a high quality woofer in it, and then it works pretty decent. I've got one in the home theater that works pretty good. It's got a WDG 18-inch driver in it that just hammers. But I'll do another video on that at some point if you guys want. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. I can show you my home theater setup. It's different. You might like it, and it might give you some ideas. Anyhow, getting back to what I was originally saying, these Fozzy Audio mono sub amplifiers that have like a Bluetooth antenna on them, I'll leave a link down in the description for these things. You can find these things for like 60 bucks a piece. And I kid you not, I have the volume on this thing set, I don't know if you can see that, it's set just under halfway, and the frequency is turned way down because that amp will push these until they blow. It is so powerful, it's unbelievable. It's just a little Class D amplifier, and it uses a 24 volt transformer to power it. I don't know how they make them so powerful. And the funny thing is if I'm down here doing a workout for like an hour and I've got the music blasting and everything, the top of this stays cool. This is not a sponsored video by any means. I've had like 4 or 5 of these little things, and I've used them and returned them for one reason or another. But it just came into my mind, could you power some car audio subwoofer enclosures with this box? And the answer is yes. And there's plenty of power left if you want to do a bigger setup than this. These are 12s. If you want to put 18s in your home gym or your home theater, I do not doubt that this thing would power it. I don't want to get a copyright strike, and it's not going to help much because a microphone on a phone is not going to be able to show you how powerful these things are. But what I can tell you is that if you turn the volume up too high, it will push these woofers so hard that they'll start to distort and clip. So this was just something that I thought was really neat, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But yeah, so this is kind of an extended version of the short that I made recently. I'm still around. I just don't really have any projects going on right now. The only projects that I had going on recently were like this home remodel stuff. And I just don't have anything on the horizon. I've been going through and purging a bunch of stuff that I've had for years and bringing it to Goodwill and selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and just focusing on working out and enjoying life right now. So I don't have anything scheduled coming up, but things like that may change. Like I said, if you guys want to see a video similar to this for my home theater setup, which has a lot more components involved and a much bigger, higher end setup than down here in the gym, I'd love to share that with you. Leave me a comment in the comment section. As far as equipment goes down here, it's very basic. We have this Bowflex Revolution machine that I absolutely love. We've had it for 3 or 4 years now, and we got it right down the street from a guy for like a couple $100. He was moving and he needed it out of his garage immediately. So we scored. I think you can get these for like $2,500 or something like that on the Bowflex website, but don't quote me on that. Then we've got a squat rack with Rogue rubber plates, and then a bench and some basic machines. I don't ever use the exercise bike, but Willow does. And I forget what that thing is called, Roman bench or sit-up bench or hamstring bench or whatever it is. And then a bunch of like push-up pads and Bowflex Select Tech dumbbells. I love those. I actually want to get the 1090s. These are the 552s, but that'll be a future upgrade. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that information with you. Some of you sent me some messages saying that you wanted to see the setup down here more in depth from the 1-minute short that I uploaded, and there it is. Once again, I'll leave links in the description for the Fozzy Audio subwoofer amps. But other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.